presidency has hit back at former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who flayed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration for allegedly indulging in trial and error economic policies. The former Vice President said he would have acted differently if given the mandate. Atiku, who contested the 2023 presidential election on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, said that the current administration is undertaking a palliative economy, something his administration would not have done. Atiku said unleashing reforms to determine an appropriate exchange rate, cost-reflective electricity tariff, and the petrol price at one and the same time is certainly an overkill. He noted that while he had advocated for subsidy removal, his administration would have gone for a gradual removal, and as was done in other countries like Malaysia in 2022 and Indonesia in the same year. Arise analyst Dayo Sobowale is here again with us to discuss the altercation between the presidency and the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar over Nigeria's stuttering economy and how to get out of the ruts. Good afternoon and welcome to Newsday.
Good afternoon.
The pleasure of being here as usual.
All right, to get us started, a lot of people, some would say that Atiku Abubakar has spoken the mind of several Nigerians and several economists who felt that this administration have not been able to work and chew gum at the same time. Hence, we find ourselves where we are. Do you agree to this?
Well, I don't have to. What I want to say is that Atiku is playing a monitoring role. It looks or sound like dissent, but then he's entitled to his opinion.
Exactly.
But you see, he cannot say they should adopt his program. But he has made the requisite important criticism, which is that you cannot remove fuel subsidy, at the same time struggle with the exchange rate and electricity. You want a tariff-based billing, which is what is done everywhere. But you see, our economy, not only during the tenure of this government, our economy has been suffering from things that people have always promised to do when they get into power. Most especially fuel subsidy. And I will make a confession. I said there, I remember clearly, that nobody in his right senses will remove fuel subsidy because Nigerians will go on war path. But then it has been done. And you have seen...
Has it really been done is the big question.
Well, it has
because
been done.
Technically they say subsidy has been removed, but we are still hearing that subsidies are being still paid.
That is your own problem.
Not my problem, that is the reality.
What Atiku is saying now is that you don't do it, which we see as you are not Atiku. We are discussing Atiku's altercation with the government. Mm-hmm. Let's discuss that, not your views.
Not my views. Public opinion.
Is Atiku deaf to public opinion? Can we discuss Atiku?
Okay, sir,
yes.
Beyond the political rhetoric, what specific economic proposals from either side offer practical solutions to Nigeria's current crisis?
That's a theoretical question. You see, one side is saying that you should adopt my own program. You are saying the other side's program is not giving support to Nigerians. We have enough on our plate. For me, I'm not the elected president. Let's digest and discuss what they have said. Mm-hmm. And let us look at it in the context of a democracy. It is the business of the opposition. Although in the presidential system, you don't have an opposition. It's a winner-takes-all system. Do you get me? So the government should be allowed to do its work. Ultimately, the government too has reacted. Mm-hmm. It has said that if he had come in, the situation would be worse, which is to be expected. So let us discuss those issues. As Atiku a mandate or a right to say what he has said, is what he has said correct? I said what he has said is correct to some extent. So let's work on that. You see, and in a democracy, you have campaign period, you have governance period. You get me? And you have leadership changes. I will go outside now. In the UK, parliamentary democracy, Kemi Badenoch just came in. You get me? And you see, people they didn't give her a chance, but they said it was bold and blunt. And he said his party was, instead of following his own ideology, was that trying to team up with the Labour Party, and that's why they lost. And now she's the shadow prime minister, as it were. You get me? And she has said, we could give you the background, she's an engineer and a banker. She said she will rewire, reboot, and reprogram Britain. The other time, the new chancellor of the exchequer, you get me, came in, that one said they are labor, they are socialists. They will look after the interests of the workers, make their standard of living better, revamp the economy, and work on the NHS to provide health. Get me? Atiku is trying to do that. My own grasp with him is that he said they should adopt his own party. He criticizes them, give them alternative something, which are okay. I mean, which are things that are okay and legitimate the dissent in the polity. Government should listen to that. That is my take. So let's discuss Atiku and his program, and then let's look at how busy or idle he is. Get me? Because he's in party. You see, normally people who lose elections try to look at why they lost and revamp their party. His party is in chaos because of Wiki and because of so many other things. And he should rebuild this party and be ready for the next election.
But isn't what is happening, the chaos in Nigeria, more pressing than rebuilding the party?
Of course.
Yeah.
What are you saying? If you can only contest and win if your party is organized. You better know that. You have to put your party in a shape to win election. Because election is about power, not about criticizing the government in power, which has a mandate that is, you can't do anything about this tenure unless you plan a coup anyway.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Before we wrap it up,
Yes.
can we, if we're to focus on Tinubu, since he's our president and he's the one in charge,
Yes.
can we say that his policies and the moves he's made has failed?
I won't say that. You are entitled to your opinion.
No,
What I will say is that, see, he should highlight what he has been doing. If you remember, they went to the IMF conference. It was there that Minister of Finance was telling them there all the things they are doing on the ground there, which some of us don't even know here. The social net. No, that's a matter of management. I can advise. I'm advising. I'm not the destructive.
Because Nigerians don't
critic.
know, Nigerians are not necessarily sure of what they have done.
That
but
is
if
what
he's going
I
over to talk to brief the IMF, they are not in charge of the IMF. I mean, they don't rule the IMF.
Can you listen to me?
I'm
I'm telling you
yes.
that they should tell Nigerians what they are doing here more. It's a communication problem. That's what I'm saying. Instead of going to IMF.
Okay.
We have so many ministries in charge of so many things. What are they doing? They have public relations officers. They have communications strategies. Let them tell Nigerians what they are doing. Or else people will think the government is doing nothing.
All right, we'll have to end this discussion. I want to say thank you very much.